Hello everyone, welcome. I'm Rebecca Gabrielle, as you all know, and I'm going to do your card reading for the month of May. And this is just a special one-off where I'm going to pull cards for every zodiac sign. So we're going to look at the challenge, the opportunity, and the way forward. So let's start with Capricorn. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. What do we have for Capricorn for May? The challenge, the opportunity, the way forward. And then I'll clarify that with different decks. The challenge is comparing yourself to others and feeling like you don't have what it takes. Feeling a little bit, well, what do I need to do? I don't seem to have my finger on the pulse here in terms of the answer and the solution. So feeling a little bit down on your luck here, but wanting to see where the answers lie and looking towards that opportunity. And certainly the opportunity exists for you, daughter value Capricorn. So what does that mean for you? I'm sensing it's not just about the money, but more about the opportunity to improve your life, to feel more abundant in all areas of your life. And it's like, where are those answers? But I feel that your energy, Capricorn, is very optimistic, that even though you may feel a little bit in the doldrums at the moment, in the early part of May, as you gear your mind to focus on where those opportunities are, I feel that the creativity within you, that inspiration within you, starts to pull back the doors, and you start to walk into situations where, bam, you meet somebody or something happens through a conversation, and I feel like things start to move and flow for you in a beautiful and unexpected way. So keep your attention focused on the positive opportunities. You certainly do have that magical touch to turn things around in the month of May, Capricorn. We've got a situation with the way to move forward is this card here, walking away. Now, what that means is that you have become more determined now to see those areas of your life that just are so done, and you are now ready to close quite a significant chapter in your life. So you walk through that gate, and you'll notice that on the other side of that gate, it's sunny. It looks very appealing and promising. And there's beautiful blossom trees indicating spring. There are two butterflies here. So there is definitely a brighter future ahead for you. But it does require your action and your decision to walk through the gates and to keep walking. And I'm going to say, if you are tempted to look back with gratitude, not longing. All right, let's see what confirmation cards come up for the challenges, opportunities, and the way to move forward for you, Capricorn, in the month of May. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. Some clarity here. Yes, so at the moment in the early part of May, it's still feeling as if things haven't been going so well for you with the Five of Pentacles. You know, feeling a little bit down, perhaps exhausted, mentally, emotionally, physically. Now, I want you to notice that there is a key here, a key to that locked door. So, of course, that is the thing that we're looking out for here. Things are about to change. You just need to lift up your head and notice it, which is what happens in that previous card deck. So the moon under the daughter value, where you just know that door is going to open for you. Find that key, pop it in the lock, and off you go. We have the moon card. So this is now very much a reflection energy of seeing both sides of the coin. You're very aware. You have been in your emotions a lot in recent times, Capricorn. But now it's the time to recognize that you've got to pull yourself up from the depths of your emotions and your thoughts and feelings and see where that moon is shining its light for you. And it's time to now focus on the light and not on the dark, so that you can recognize where there are opportunities, rather than feeling like you're drowning in the I don't know situation. So again, as we had with the first card, walking away from something that's finished in your life and no longer serving you, we've got the Star card, which means wishes fulfilled. It also comes with an energy of being very optimistic, making sure that you're focused on that bigger dream, that bigger goal that you have. Wishes fulfilled, we've got to be able to visualize it, we've got to see it happening, and really to have that magical manifestation. We've got to make things happen, not just dream about it and wish for it. We've got to actually take the steps to make it happen. But certainly part of that is visualizing the outcome that you want, the life that you want to create. And if this is a new phase for you in your life, then go to town with the imagination, because the universe is ready to support you, Capricorn, and help bring that to fruition. All right, a few more cards here for clarity for Capricorn. Thank you. Challenge here is, and opportunity, and the way forward. Lovely. Okay. The challenge is Queen of Cups. Now, ordinarily, the Queen of Cups is, an energy where there is a lot of beautiful growth and, being in tune with your emotions, seeing what is. But, when we're looking at the shadow side as a challenge, the Queen of Cups, it may be that you're a little bit too steeped in your emotions. Now, I'm just going to sort of tweak that a little bit to say that you have plenty to give. Be sure that what you're giving to others is in equal measure to yourself. Be sure that you fill your cup first. And I feel that that's the challenge here for you, Capricorn, is that you're not accustomed to filling your cup first as a priority. You're excellent at doing that for others. And you're also excellent at being able to create a lovely home environment, I'm going to say. So if you have felt that you haven't been filling your own cup and pouring that beautiful energy into nourishing yourself mentally, emotionally, and physically, then I feel that this is perhaps where the challenge has been in recent times. So when we look to the card for the opportunity, this is about making things happen. The Eight of Pentacles. So now, in order to see the opportunities, what is it that you need to do and get moving on? What other opportunities are there? Have you looked at the different areas in your life that you can continue to build and grow and strengthen in terms of projects, activities, hobbies, things that bring you joy, things that actually will expand and grow for you? So investment opportunities is coming to me. Where are those nests for you where you know it is about growing things for the future, Capricorn? What are those nests for you? What are those areas in your life that you know will help guarantee a future for you? Now, for some of you, it could be about your financial investments and making sure that in everything you do, it's going to produce the right kind of outcome. And I'm getting the sense that for you, Capricorn, you've got a lot of things. You've got a lot of things in that basket, not just one, which is actually not such a bad, this is a good idea for you, because it sort of helps you to ensure that you've got security and safety for the future. So I feel that there's many ways, Capricorn, that you perhaps are still realizing ways that you can create value in your life, and also to see the value that you have already in the things that you do have, whether it be internal resources, skills, natural gifts and talents. It's knowing how to bring all of this together. And I feel that you are quite savvy in this area, and it is perhaps, this time where you're able to recognize that you've got things that you've been working on, seeds that you've planted that are starting to come to fruition. So see the value there. If you've been struggling to see the value in your life in recent times, I feel like Spirit is wanting to bring this to your attention. You've got a lot going for you, and now's the time to really enhance this, acknowledge it for yourself. Lastly, the King of Swords. This is the way to move forward. This is about getting very clear on what it is that you want in your life. All right, so this is clarity, this is new beginnings, these are new ideas. This is moving forward with a great deal of good decision making and being very clear about what you're saying, what you want to communicate, and what it is that you want to put out there to the universe. Be clear about what it is that you want in your life. Talk about it, articulate it, write it down, create a plan. And all of this will come to brilliant fruition, if I can get my mouth together. All right, my friends, I'm going to finish off with, where's my deck here? Finish off with one card for a summary for the month of May for Capricorn. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. And that is, learn from the mistakes you've made in the past in terms of how you've been thinking about a situation. Everybody has a motive in life, and I feel that part of the learning for you is to understand that that perhaps you've not seen the motives of others in the past. And I'm not saying that people's motives are wrong, but perhaps you've just not paid attention to what is important to you and prioritizing your life and what it is that you want to create, and therefore perhaps some choices that on reflection you may have wanted to revise and change. So learn from the situation that has been, and now it's about the opportunity of making better decisions and better choices. Hello Aquarius, welcome to your reading for the month of May. I'm Rebecca Gabrielle. Let's get into it. Now I'm going to be pulling cards for the challenge that you'll be confronted with during May, the opportunity, and then the way forward. So let's get started, Aquarius, for the month of May. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels, for Aquarius. The challenge, the opportunity, and the way forward. Oh, this is interesting. So the challenge is around family situation. So I'm not sure why that is a challenge for you in the month of May, Aquarius. So perhaps there is a lot going on right now, and maybe it is that you would like to spend more time, Aquarius, with the family. It did fall into the reverse position here. So perhaps there are a few wobble moments where things are they're not harmonizing as much as you'd like it to be. But what's the opportunity? Well, I guess the opportunity here is to recognize, where is your thinking? Perhaps you are feeling a little tied up here. So it's all about the awareness of how you may be thinking about the situation, and perhaps it's not the problem that you envisage it to be. So the opportunity is to release yourself from the thoughts that things are restrictive or perhaps not quite as you have been perceiving. So the way forward is to recognize that something's amiss here. We've got to get to the bottom of the truth of how you are seeing the situation, and is there something here that you need to be mindful of in terms of the way you're seeing the situation, and perhaps knowing that some things you just can't control. So the way forward is to recognize it's time to let go. It's time to release the stories, release from your expectations around a situation, and know what it is that you control and what you can't control. And always, Aquarius, we don't get to control how somebody else thinks, what they say, what they do. So this is the guidance for you to move forward in the month of May. So release from the expectations and just focus on what it is that you can control. All right, we'll get some cards to clarify for you, Aquarius, in the month of May. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels, around family situations or what feels like family to you. But I'm getting a good sense that it is family. All right, thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. The challenge, the opportunity, and the way forward. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. Beautiful. Okay. So sometimes the challenge, well, in this instance, Aquarius, it's got something to do with, it could be finances, but I'm getting the sense that it's a little bit that you feel like you're missing out and you're feeling a little bit protective of yourself, your emotions. And this comes back to that feeling of that you have expectations. Perhaps you have expectations to be included and you're not feeling it. Expectations around feeling a little vulnerable, and also financially, perhaps you'd like to be feeling a little bit more fluid with the finances so that you can spend more time with family. Maybe there's also, for some of you, an idea that you need to protect your finances, protect your time and energy as well. Is something being asked of you that you feel that you're feeling, that you feel a little bit stretched to give? And so there's that pulling back, that's that self-protection as well. So the opportunity here is, as you let go of the stories and the expectations of others and you realize, gosh, to get the best out of this situation, I have to realize my part in it. So the opportunity here is see where there is harmony and focus on the harmony. Focus on those that are like-minded and can support you, but also see the situation in how you can contribute in a more positive way. Find the gems, find the common ground here is what I'm sensing that you need to do. And for the way forward, it really is bringing together your beautiful ability to have empathy and compassion for yourself and for others. I really feel that this is a healing moment, an opportunity to get out of the ego and the worry mind and get back into that place of, well, how can I be more compassionate, more empathetic in this situation during May? And at first it may be, Aquarius, that you need to show that to yourself. You need to fill your cup. You need to tend to your own emotions. But I feel that very quickly, Aquarius, you find a way to be able to share the love with others. And that certainly is a fast track to getting out of the worry, getting out of the ego, and just neutralizing any energy where people may be wanting to serve their own agendas. It's just letting go of that need to have expectations, letting go of control. And I feel that that really brings a positive spin to the way you can approach this situation. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. Another card for the challenge around this, please. The opportunity and the way forward. Love it. Yeah. So we got the Hierophant here, but I'm smiling because I'm seeing a ram here. And for me, this says a few things. It's the stubbornness. It's also Capricorn. And it's also that sense of feeling grounded. And yeah, there are expectations here. There's a certain way of thinking here that maybe it's not serving you so well. And so be mindful of your tendencies, your preferences here, and just be aware that to make the best of this challenge, it may be that you need to go to a mentor or talk something through so that you can see another perspective on the situation, Capricorn. It may help you to let go of digging your heels in the ground a little bit. I know that this energy sometimes serves you very well because it's that beautiful determination. But the shadow side of this is the stubbornness. And it may be that you just need to find a way to balance that out a little bit. And then we look at the opportunity in the situation. Well, the Five of Swords here is letting us know there's a lot of I'm going to say internal conflict here, and it goes very well with the all tied up card. And this is about sort of feeling quite tied up with your thoughts and your communication. And look, I'm going to say again, it's probably a really good time to notice where you're getting yourself a little bit tied up in your thoughts and aim for synergy. Let go some of those thoughts and expectations. And notice that, look, things are in the process of change. Things are getting sorted out, Aquarius. So take heart. The way forward is to see the blessings here. See where you can share the love and look at what it is that you can do and your part in the situation. Because that, of course, is where you have control, is what it is that you do. So what can you do to improve the situation, build on what is already a wonderful foundation? Because this is not a disaster situation. This is a moment in time where you're having a little bit of a wobble moment with the family and with your finances. But I am going to say, keep going, stay steady. And oh gosh, you know what? You'll have to forgive me, Aquarius, because I just mentioned Capricorn. And forgive me. I know we're doing the Aquarius reading, but anyway, take the traits of the Ram anyway, even though you're not a Capricorn. I don't know where my head is. But anyway, we will get back to just getting clarity around the situation and just let go some of those expectations and thoughts that we have here with the Five of Swords. It'll certainly make things a lot easier, and focus on the gems and what it is that you can do in your part that you can play in this situation. All right, I'm going to pull a few more cards. Thank you for clarity for Aquarius for the month of May. The challenge here, lovely. The opportunity, beautiful, and the way forward. Well, I'm seeing a lovely resolution as you move through the month of May, Aquarius. We've got the Strength card here, and it's not a challenge. It's really just for you to recognize that you are stronger than you think. And in this situation, this is what spirit guides are asking you to bring your attention to, is to recognize you've got a lot of inner strength. And of course, with the Hierophant here, this is you looking to your higher self, your higher wisdom. And if you have forgotten to do that, then this challenge can quickly be turned around when you recognize that you've got a lot to offer and you've got internal strength and internal wisdom. And when you do that, the opportunity is that things come back into flow. So we have the Star card here, and always the Star card is about things coming to a resolution and balancing things out in the end, and knowing that you can create the best of both worlds here. You can find that beautiful resolution and get back into harmony with yourself and with others here, and to find a way forward. Finding the flow in your situation, finding where you can have synergy and harmony is really important. And I'm going to say the way forward is, of course, all about balance, which is temperance. It's patience. It's patience with the process, with others, seeing that, if you can apply a little bit of empathy, you can see the gold in the situation and look at what you can control and how you might be able to contribute to improve the situation. And then just move with a little bit of awareness around balance. Where can I give? Where do I need to receive? And really finding that fine line between the both, so that you're not pushing anything onto people, but rather being seen as a compassionate person with empathy, ready and willing to assist, but also ready to pull back at the same time, and allowing a more calmer approach to the situation, which of course empowers you and frees others to be themselves as well with whatever it is that they're going through. Aquarius, we're going to pull a summary card for your reading for the month of May. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels, for Aquarius. I love it. We've got the Star card again. This is fabulous. So happy times. So I'm going to say everything works out in the end. Positive, optimistic, long-term plans. You are on the right path. Flow is there for you. Wishes fulfilled. It is all working out. And so that very first card that we had that seemed like a challenge, it turns out to be beautiful. So there's happy days there. We've got a beautiful rainbow with regards to family or what feels like stability in your life and connection with others, I'm going to say. Now, if it's not family, it could be family-like, those that you work with and what have you. So everything is going in a good direction, Aquarius. A great reading for you for the month of May. Hello Pisces, this is your reading for the month of May. I'm going to be pulling some cards for you that represent the challenge, the opportunity and the way forward. So let's get started for Pisces. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. So the challenge for Pisces in the month of May, the opportunity and the way forward. Wow. So the challenge is to have patience. So there's a lot going on for you at the moment, and what I'm sensing, Pisces, that this is a time to not be so focused on the clock and getting everything done by a certain time, but rather to have patience with the process. So tap into your higher self, Pisces, to see what needs your attention and what doesn't, and to recognize that there's a little bit of discernment that's needed in terms of your time, energy, and just knowing that balance and patience is going to be the thing that is most important for you to recognize during the month of May, because I am sensing a lot going on, and it's about being patient in all areas of your life. Now, the opportunity here is to focus on what you are so grateful for. Now, when there's a lot going on, we can sometimes feel the discombobulated energy of things not always working to plan or not producing the results instantaneously. But the opportunity here is to see where it is. And so we have the appreciation card here. So this lady here is standing amongst the thorns, the brambles, but she's got this beautiful rose, and her attention is only on this, on the things that are working well, the gratitude and appreciation that she has, which helps her to shine and to be her best self and to be quite self-composed. So when you've got patience for the process, it's so much easier to go through a little bit of a chaotic time with ease and grace. So for the way forward, I had the broken heart upside down, which to me says that things are healing. So this came reversed, which says to me things that used to be disappointments and wounds are now healing and changing for the better. In fact, what I'm sensing is that even stronger. It's a number 9 card, which says to me that things are now getting to that point of strengthening and in time will blossom. So again, it's looking at the positives. It's looking at how things are better than where they used to be, what they used to be, seeing how things are now becoming fortified, stronger, and more about you being in your heart space rather than your head space. So I'm going to pull some cards to clarify. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels, for Pisces. Okay, we'd like a card for the challenge here. Thank you, Spirit Guides. So the challenge, beautiful, the opportunity and the way forward, fabulous. So along with the Patience card, no surprises, is the Chariot. So the challenge is things are moving quickly. Things are progressing really quickly, and it's a case of, can you pace yourself really well in the month of May? The opportunity is to stay in tune with yourself, your higher self, your intuition. So we have the Queen of Cups here. Very intuitive, very in the moment, feeling grateful for what is, really knowing how to fill your cup, seeing the bigger picture of everything and how this is contributing to the greater good. Whatever it is that you're focusing on, it's contributing to the greater good, and you are in that space of being so grateful for what is and the blessings that are coming your way. It's giving thanks for that as well. And being in tune with your emotions helps you to also build rapport with others and to be in tune with others emotionally, and trusting that intuition, okay, trusting that higher guidance that's coming to you, being open and receptive so that you can put your best foot forward during this time of rapid change and progress. So the way forward, well, it's definitely a time to be able to see how things are moving, seeing the vision of what it is that you're moving towards. Three of Wands, you know that the time is coming for you to step out into the unknown, because that's where you're being called to go. So it's like seeing that vision and starting to create plans and making decisions for how you're going to move forward. Wow, exciting times for you, Pisces, in the month of May. Let's pull some more cards to clarify. Card for the obstacle or the challenge, let's say. The challenge and the opportunity here for Pisces. Beautiful. And then, okay, yes, and then the way forward. Okay, so that one was in reversed. Okay, lovely. So the challenge is, of course, not being too much in your mind. There's a lot of potentially conflicting things that are going to grab your attention. And the Five of Swords is like there's lots going on up here, but you need to choose your thoughts. You need to get things in order to ensure clarity of thinking and that you are focused on the right things to move you forward. So it's getting everything into alignment, prioritizing what you need to think about, rather than thinking about everything. So perhaps some things don't need your attention, and you go, right, that's going to be placed over there, and then it's knowing what to focus on, because if there's a lot going on, you do need to be in a state of order, don't you, to manage the pace of things changing, having that beautiful calm energy to deal with the changes, and then having the right clarity and focus for the way forward. Now the opportunity here, we've got the Six of Wands. There's a beautiful peacock here. The opportunity here is, yes, you're seeing with great appreciation for what is, but this did come in reverse. So I'm going to say that we need to see not just the beauty in yourself, but the beauty in others. This is a time again for appreciating the gifts, the blessings that are around you, which is this card here. It's being very intuitive, being grateful, having empathy and compassion for others, and then not just seeing the beauty in yourself, but seeing the beauty in others and in your situation. The way forward, wow, got the Chariot again. So the way forward I'm sensing here with this deck is absolute clarity for where you are going. And so you know that there's movement, you know that there's change, but with this beautiful eagle, it's very much a forward focus, and it's knowing where you're going, knowing the direction that you are taking. So that's the guidance for the month of May, being clear about your direction of where you are going. Beautiful. And just following your North Star is what I'm getting. Following your North Star. It's time. You know it's time for you and you're going for it. Okay, card for the challenge. Oh my gosh, we've got the Chariot again. That's 3 times, Pisces. We've got the Magician card for the opportunity, and we've got the Knight of Wands for the way forward. Man, buckle yourself in for the month of May. Chariot. This is being grounded as you move forward. It's not just about speed. It's about knowing how to move forward from a place of groundedness and certainty, and knowing that it's time to move forward, but you're doing it from a place of confidence, certainty, and confidence in your ability, confidence in knowing where you're going. The challenge is to remember that. The challenge is to balance the pace of it all. So this card, we've got a lot of speed here. This card, we've got stability, and that represents the strong will. So the challenge is here, how do you do all of this with patient, calm energy and the right kind of thinking, okay? So that will be where you're feeling a little pressed at times, but I know you can do this, Pisces. The opportunity, the Magician. You are creating magic in your life right now, Pisces. You've got everything that you need. Now it's about seeing the blessings. It's seeing how you build the right kind of rapport and relationships with people, how you get to manifest and leverage situations in the month of May. Very important. And what I'm sensing is it's knowing how to treat others during this period of time. Okay, treating others with respect, with compassion, with empathy. It's being able to demonstrate your gratitude and appreciation. That's going to help you to create the magic in your life and those opportunities. And the way forward, Knight of Wands, well, it's no two ways about it. You are so determined in what you want to achieve, and you're doing it with a lot of passion and fire in your belly, and a really good sense of direction of where you are going. So much is being built from this place of healing, and knowing that the past is the past, and this is where your heart is very much now controlling the way you, or influencing, let's say, the way you move forward. Your heart has grown and strengthened and expanded, and this is how you are moving forward through the month of May. Let's finish off with a summary card for your reading, Pisces. It's such a wonderful month. Do pace yourself well, okay? So a summary card for Pisces. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. We have renewal. Now, I really take this as also very, very similar to new beginnings. So review and evaluate as you go through the month. Pace yourself. Come back regularly to check in. Are you in the right space, thinking about the right things, doing what it takes, managing your energy as well, and knowing that all of this is because you're about to move in a new direction, Pisces. This is all the things that are happening in the month of May. It's also very much aware of the relationships around you, those that are most important to you, and really coming from a place of intuition, compassion and empathy is so, so important. That's your reading for the month of May. Hello Aries, we're going to do your reading for the month of May. It's a quick overview, and we're going to take a look at the challenge, the opportunity and the way forward. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. What do we have for Aries in the month of May? The challenge, the opportunity and the way forward. Oh, I like that. The challenge, Aries, is, are you seeing the way you can elevate your knowing, your inner knowing, your wisdom, your knowledge around something during the month of May? There's an opportunity for you to change through learning and growing, but are you seeing that opportunity? Now, it may be that someone that you know, who's close to you, is known to you, is providing an opportunity for you to learn something. So we've got the thinking woman here. Now, if it's a challenge that's coming up for you in the month of May, it may be that you're not being aware or open to receiving a new way of approaching something or thinking about it. There's an opportunity here for you to learn. Are you noticing? Are you listening? And because this is all meant to assist you in some way, to assist you with your understanding around perhaps a person or a situation. It's being able to listen to your higher wisdom, your higher guidance, and being open to hear this from someone else as well, who has only good intentions to assist you with something. We have the opportunity as the angel of love. So I'm really sensing that all good intentions here. And the angel of love is how love is being shown to you, and for you to recognize that in your life right now, that there's a beautiful opportunity here for you to understand something that's coming from the heart. And it touches your heart as well, particularly if you are open to hearing it, to understanding the messages that are coming to you. The reach out that someone is gently trying to show you something, and to share their love, their understanding, and their wisdom, which is coming your way. This is beautiful, beautiful energy, Aries. And the way forward is to really feel free to express what's on your heart and mind. So we've got the throat chakra here. And what I'm sensing is that communication, the flow of communication is open, and your spirit guides and angels are encouraging you, Aries, to speak clearly, to have a voice, to say how you feel and what you're thinking, but to do it in a way that's coming from the heart and expresses how you truly feel. And what I'm sensing is this is helping. The situation is evolving to a point where things are coming to a resolution, a deeper understanding, a clearer awareness around something, which is really beautiful. Okay, let's pull some more cards for you, Aries, to see what else. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. We'll have a card for the challenge for Aries, the opportunity for Aries, and the way forward for Aries. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. The way forward for Aries. Lovely. So the challenge is being able to see that, Aries, there's always a way that we can work with others. Are you seeing that? Are you seeing ways that bring people together, or to see how other people can offer different threads of experiences and assistance? Perhaps they've followed a path that's different to yours. Can you find some common ground? Can you work with this energy? Remember that this is all about helping you to see things from a higher perspective, to increase your understanding, your learning around something. And I'm getting the sense it's to do with another person, but it could be a situation that you're encountering through your work or connections with others. Are you seeing this opportunity to see how people bring different ways of thinking and doing things, coming from diverse perspectives, different backgrounds? And when we work together, we can see how we can benefit. So the challenge is, can you see that in the month of May? The opportunity here is, my goodness, I'm loving all of this beautiful divine feminine energy that's coming through. We have the Empress card here with the angel of love. So this is really telling me this is a time to receive. It's birthing new things. It's really stepping into nurturing your soul. As you do that, you're nurturing others. It's seeing how things are growing and improving, and in your life and with others, and with I'm getting the sense, a particular person. Oh, and some of you, it could be about falling pregnant. Just saying, in the month of May, the emphasis on the divine feminine, and how you're using your energy as well in the month of May to be more nurturing and nourishing and compassionate towards others. Beautiful, beautiful energy. It's a very healing energy. It's a time for growing new things. The way forward, Three of Cups again. It's collaboration, it's harmony, it's seeing the best of others, it's working with others, it's being supported by others. Again, I'm feeling a very divine feminine energy, collaboration, connection. And you don't have to be male, female, it doesn't matter. It is about the energy. All right, what else does Aries need to know? We'll have a card for the challenge again. All of these different decks just help to clarify and build on that message that's coming through. The challenge, the opportunity, and the way forward. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. The challenge is Three of Swords, being a little bit stuck in your own way of thinking and focusing on where things are not working. So that's the challenge. Can you go beyond that? Can you rise above that, Aries? Can you rise above your own thinking and the thoughts of the past, the way things were in the past that perhaps hadn't worked? Can you rise above that to challenge yourself to think differently around the situation or this person? The opportunity is you are really focused on wanting to heal and to create more abundance in this area, to really share the fruits, and you really stepping into that lovely passionate energy of wanting to give and share and contribute. And I love this Knight of Cups, beautiful, beautiful energy, sharing the love around. And the way forward, Four of Swords. Okay, so Four of Swords typically means to rest from those thoughts, the overactive mind. This is the guidance for you to go forward. So allow yourself a little bit of downtime, and this is where others in your life can be that support for you. So this is about resting, taking a little bit of a break from an overactive mind. That's the way forward for you, Aries, in the month of May. All right, we'll pull a few more cards. Guidance for Aries in the month of May. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. The challenge, the opportunity, beautiful, and the way forward, lovely. All right, so taking a break from this overthinking, this pattern of overthinking, Aries, okay? You are putting everything to the rest. So it's like you're done with the way things have been in the past. And this is perhaps you, at moments, you might have given up on things, and truly you've been perhaps a little bit too in your head. The challenge is, can you let all of that go? And I do feel that you are moving definitely to that place of letting the past go, and the opportunity when you do that is just Sun. The Sun is the best card on the deck. Everything is illuminated, everything's possible, a great deal of optimism, a great deal of expansion and growth for you, Aries. Fabulous. Well done, you. This is your energy and you feeling so much better about everything. The way forward is collaboration again. Now, the fact that you've got the Three of Cups and the Three of Pentacles is you are now working to collaborate rather than wanting to have the whole show and things go your way. You've let the past go, and now it's like, how can we work together? And that's what Spirit is guiding you to do, is work together for the greater good. It certainly is going to help you make progress in this particular situation that you've been confronted with for a while, Aries. Wonderful. And all right, so we're going to pull a card now. It's a summary for your reading in the month of May. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. For Aries, a summary card for the month of May. We have King of Earth. Oh, I love that. King of Earth. Same as the King of Pentacles. A successful time, confidently accept the opportunities you're offered. And it's also about the Midas touch. So there's a beautiful energy that everything that you put your hand on just works out, okay? You've got the magical touch. And I see that with the Empress card, the Angel of Love energy. You're birthing new things in the month of May. And just the harvest is there. It's definitely there. So with the Midas touch, the King of Earth, everything's coming together. And this is because you've allowed yourself to change your energy, forgetting how things were in the past. You're now listening, you're open, you're working and collaborating with others, seeing how even though other people are different, you can work with their differences, which is fabulous. And this gives you a great deal of feelings of success as well as change and transformation in your life and things going exceptionally well. So Aries, what a beautiful reading for the month of May. Hello Taurus, welcome to your reading. This is a reading for the month of May. Now this is, we're going to pull some cards to look at what the challenge is in the month of May, what's the opportunity, and what is the way forward. So thank you Spirit Guides and Angels for Taurus. What do we have for the challenge for the month of May? Thank you. What do we have for the challenge? What do we have for the opportunity in the month of May, and then the way forward? Beautiful. So the challenge is we've got memories of a broken heart or disappointment, or feelings where emotionally you're feeling low, a little bit down and out, not feeling the love in your life. And this is a challenge because what you want to do is to break free from those very powerful emotions and the focus on this very melancholy feeling and vibe and energy with you right now. The opportunity, of course, is to break yourself free from that. So look at the cage here, the heart in the cage and the key in your heart. You, only you, can unlock your heart so that you're feeling a sense of freedom emotionally in your love life, perhaps with someone in particular. Or it could be that feeling of wanting to feel inspired and connected to your passion and what's most important to you in life. That's the opportunity, Taurus. The way forward here is to really connect with your heart. So no surprises. We have the fourth chakra, the heart chakra angel here, Archangel Raphael, beg your pardon. And this is about connecting with your heart. So how do you do that? Well, it's about seeing the beauty in everything, seeing the beauty in you, in others, in your surrounds. It's having more compassion for yourself and seeing the beauty of life. So that means we've got to get out of our head and into our heart and really practice that anything that is going to build that love for yourself and help you to heal from the inside out. So any emotions that are, and focus on feeling like the love isn't there or you're not feeling the love within, it's time to set yourself free from that and to really focus on the beauty of life, the beauty of you, how you can create more love and bring that into your daily experience. So we have to connect with our heart, and the only way we can do that is to start with ourselves, to find ways to nourish yourself, the way you think about yourself, check in with how you're feeling, what are you doing to help build that sense of self-love in your life. All right, we'll pull some more cards from a different deck here to clarify. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels, for Taurus. We'll have a card for the challenge. So here we go. We've got the Queen of Cups, a card for the opportunity. Thank you. And a card for the way forward. Thank you. Goodness. Okay, that was a reverse. So the challenge here is, again, connecting in with your heart, listening to your intuition, your higher self, your higher wisdom, feeling grateful for what is. That is your challenge. Are you able to do that for yourself? Rise above the emotions and see the bigger picture of what is happening here. Perhaps there is a transformation taking place for you, Taurus, in this moment. Ask your spirit guides to help you and your angels to help you in this moment. This is the challenge, and of course every challenge becomes an opportunity. The opportunity here is, in order to unlock your heart, what are you going to do about it? Now, there's lots of things that you can do. So pick something, pick a few things, maybe not everything, but find a way to connect with your heart. What are those things that inspire you and lift you and give that sense of increased energy and passion for what you're doing. Become very laser focused on that. And this is about focus. It is about expanding your heart, your energy. How do you do this? How can you give something to others that helps demonstrate that you're coming from a good place, you're coming from a heart space? The way forward is to release from the memories, the feelings, the emotions of the past, where perhaps there have been wounds in the past. It is time to heal from that. So it's letting go of that. So we had the Three of Swords in reverse, which means you are flipping it now. You are choosing to go forward without being in this space of remembering of things of the past. You've got to let that go, Taurus. Let go of that, and you will become, you'll begin to heal that heart, which is beautiful. So it's really, the focus is the heart for you in the month of May, and how you can heal that, how you can expand that beautiful love energy for yourself. Let's pull a few more cards here for you. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels, for Taurus. What have we got here? We've got the challenge, the opportunity, and the way forward for Taurus. Beautiful. Okay, so the challenge here is step into that beautiful divine feminine, the Empress energy. The challenge for you is to see the beauty in you and the beauty in your surrounds and in everything. We've got the Empress card here. This is what you need to do, is to see the beauty in you and to see the beauty in your surrounds. The opportunity here is to recognize all of the beautiful things that are coming your way. We've got the Nine of Cups here, and we've got a beautiful poodle dog here, which also sees the beauty in everything and the abundance. The opportunity here is to you now focus on this. Where can you expand that feeling of abundance in your life? Look for the good things. Look where things are working out, where you are truly blessed, Taurus. Look for where you are truly blessed. There are many, many signs in your life to demonstrate to you that your cup is full. And that is your opportunity here, is to focus on raising your standards in what you're expecting of yourself in terms of how you're feeling, and really see the blessings in your life. And the way forward, Seven of Cups. Okay, this is about choosing where to put your energy, what to focus on. There are some things in your life that just are not filling your cup. See what those are and let those go, and then focus on those areas of your life that truly do fill your cup. So the Seven of Cups is about discernment, and it is about trusting your intuition on what is going to be best for you, that will best support and nurture you, because not everything is, Taurus. And this is where you get to clean up, clear out, get rid of the things that are not supporting you, and keep those things that are. Lovely. Let's pull some more cards for you, Taurus. I'm loving the message here. A month where you get to focus on your heart space and really bringing that into your energy and your experience. Okay, a card for the challenge, a card for the opportunity, and a card for the way forward. The challenge here is getting clear with what's important, but it's also about, we've got the King of Swords here, it's also about not being too heavily in your head. So this is your challenge, is sometimes you tend to be a little bit too over analytical and maybe a little bit cold with yourself and others around expectations, a little bit harsh. So know the difference here, and get your thoughts in order. That's your challenge for the month of May, Taurus, is see the beauty, tap into your intuition and get out of your head. There's a little bit of overthinking going on here. And also I'm getting a sense of you're trying to control too much. You're trying to control too much with that head of yours, and it's not working for you. Okay, this is the shadow side of the King of Swords, where you're being a little bit harsh with yourself, and sometimes your communication may be harsh with others. So watch how you're communicating. This is the challenge for you. The opportunity, we've got the Eight of Pentacles. Now it was in reverse, so it may be that you're trying to do too much. It might be that you need to do a little bit less work and more focusing on the good things rather than forcing to make things happen and add to the plethora of things that are going on for you right now. And of course, we know your mind is very busy. It may be that you need to take a little bit of a break and not do so much, because this Eight of Pentacles was in reverse. There's lots, obviously, of abundance and things coming your way, which is fabulous. But I just want to say there's also a lot in your experience right now that you can really appreciate and feel grateful for, that it's in your life. And when you're in that space of gratitude, that's how you open your heart to receive love, to receive that experience of feeling loved, and know that everything really is a lot better than what you've been focusing on. And then the way forward, oh my gosh, 10 of Pentacles, all of this is yours. If you heed the advice of Spirit, we've got a treasure chest full of pentacles here. Lots of abundance coming your way. But are you blocking it? So be careful that you don't block that. Pay attention to Spirit, get into a heart space, reduce the load a little bit. Choose what it is that you're going to focus on and be prepared to receive. Remember, it's all about focusing on the heart, not so much on the head, and abundance is going to flow to you. All right, my dear friends, we're going to pull a summary card for Taurus for the month of May. What is the summary message here? Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels, for Taurus. The summary. The Page of Air, which of course is being in that headspace. Challenging information, okay? Sometimes there are delays to plans, or we feel like nothing is really happening and we really want it to. We're looking for signs that things are coming together, and there's a little bit of frustration there for you up here that, oh gosh, when am I going to see everything come together? So there may be some changes to plans that sort of cause you to reassess things. That's okay, don't worry. And if something comes to your attention or some communication comes to you that is perhaps a little less than tactful, take it on the chin, step back into your heart space, and also just a reminder to watch your own communication. You know, if someone else is not very tactful in the way they communicate, that's just a reminder also for you to manage the way you communicate. Come back to that heart space and allow yourself to choose where you put your energy, what serves you, what doesn't. And, you know, with time and patience and a focus on that heart space, everything will turn out just fine. This is your reading for the month of May. Have a fabulous rest of the month. Hello Gemini, welcome to your reading for the month of May. I'm going to pull some cards for you that will give us the challenge, the opportunity, and the way forward. So let's see what's coming up for you in the month of May. We have the challenge, we have the opportunity, and we have the way forward for Gemini. So the challenge is, Gemini, there's this feeling that you are ready and wanting to move onto new horizons. Now, what is this challenge for you? Why is this a challenge for you? You're wanting to step away from what is and move into something new in your life. And so we've got you walking through that gate. Now, it is lovely energy because we've got the spring here and we've got two butterflies there, which you may not be able to see. But there's a little bit of you looking back. Are you nervous about moving forward into something new and seeing new horizons? This is your challenge. Can you step away from the past? Can you leave the past behind and embrace something new in your life? The opportunity here is to start focusing on things more positively. There's a lot of anxiety around you at the moment. So the opportunity is for you to start changing the way you're seeing things and the way you are perceiving and where you're focusing your energy and attention, because this is not helping you. So the opportunity is, what can you do differently to think about your situation and to improve that sense of inner calm where you're starting to feel more optimistic, more positive. And certainly this is coming from a place of self-care and self-love rather than self-deprecation and self-doubt. So that's your opportunity in the month of May, Gemini. The way to move forward. There's an agreement here, contract. Now, it was upside down. What are you not seeing here? Are you seeing things out of balance instead of in balance? The way forward is to start to see how you can create more balance in your life. And I'm focusing on the scales today in this particular card. How do you see things that can be more balanced for yourself? And come to an agreement with others that's going to help you to feel that there's reciprocal energy here. And also, it's like, what do you need to see that you're not currently seeing now in order to create balance and fairness for the way things are that you feel are turning out for you? So the challenge, there have been moments where you've just wanted to walk away from what is, but let's flip this, Gemini, to what are you walking towards? How do you see things more optimistically, more positively? And where can you create more balance in your thinking, in what you can control, knowing what you can't control? I feel that this is a challenging month for you, Gemini. We'll pull some more cards here. Thank you for the challenge, the opportunity, and the way forward. So for you, Gemini, the challenge, the Knight of Swords in reverse. Perhaps you do need to slow down a little bit in the way your thoughts are racing off with you. There is a lot going on, and your mind is very, very active right now. You are desiring to have communication, clear communication, but it's not really happening, because when we've got it in reverse, it feels that your thoughts and communication are a little bit more focused on the negative right now rather than the positive. The opportunity for you is to get yourself untied from this mental knot that you're in. We've got the Eight of Swords, but it was in reverse. So how are you seeing things? The opportunity here is for you to start to see things as being released. Release yourself from that mental entanglement. That is your opportunity, because what you're seeing outside in the world is a reflection of what's going on up here. Okay, so very mentally active Gemini, we need to release those thoughts and help you to see a lighter situation. So you're feeling lighter, thinking lighter. When you do that, your well-being is restored. You get to have a new experience in your life. You get to birth new things. You come back to a place, this is your way forward, is to see things at a bigger picture. See how things are growing and maturing and evolving in your life. See how you can nurture yourself more. Be that empress. Adopt that energy. See where you can nurture yourself, fill your cup, because it starts with you, Gemini, not with others. We'll pull some more cards for clarity. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels, for Gemini in the month of May. Okay, a card for the challenge. Thank you. A card for the opportunity, and a card for the way forward. We have Four of Wands in reverse here, the challenge. The challenge is that you're not seeing harmony in the home, and your opportunity here, the challenge is that you're not seeing it, so we want to flip that. We want to see the beauty in your home environment. We want to see the peace, the harmony. You're feeling challenged right now because you're not seeing that. So the Four of Wands is the nest. It's where you typically want to feel at peace, but right now you're not feeling that sense of peace in your home environment. Well, the opportunity here is do something about it. Nine of Wands. What can you do? Okay, you're feeling very charged up, wanting to create some change, and there is an opportunity here, because the only way you're going to create change is to do something here. But I do feel that, we need to create a balance here, because the Nine of Wands is sort of like that, the burst of energy when you finally had enough. So how can we flip this to a positive outcome? Well, let's channel that energy into doing things that are going to clear your mind, your focus, and create positivity. So rather it being focused internally, where you are pulling yourself down and feeling the depth of this anxiety and feeling mentally tied up, the opportunity is, well, let's channel that into something where you get busy and you get rid of this feeling, a sense of burden, and you get a lot more focused on what you can do to create change. So moving forward, we've got the Moon card here. Now, it was in reverse, but certainly it's pointing to the fact there's abundance available to you. Got this gorgeous rabbit here. What are you doing that's holding you back from seeing the abundance in your life? There's something that's hidden. There's something that you're not seeing here. So the opportunity, the way forward, is to clear the deck, shine some light on things that are hidden. And if it means that you've got to clear things out of your life mentally and physically, start to do that. Notice where you need to shine some light in order to see the abundance that is available to you, Gemini, in your life. Now, it may be abundance financially. It may be to do with the home, where you need to do some clearing to create positive energy. A little bit of feng shui in the home is going to help. It's also going to give you that sense of progress, where you start seeing all of the nooks and crannies that need to be cleared out and have better energy. All right, let's move forward. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels, for Gemini. I'm liking this. We've got to put a positive spin on this and change things for you, Gemini, in the month of May. We don't want to keep you stuck in your head, do we? We want to set you free. And that's what the Horse Spirit will do for you. Wow, those cards flew out. I'm not going to take them because I want to specifically pull a card for the challenge, the Gemini, the opportunity, and the way forward. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. The challenge is your nest can become the 10 of Cups, where everything is in abundance, but the challenge is you're not seeing it. All right, so you have a home that is, you are just so blessed and you have everything that you need. It's just that you haven't been able to see that recently. So that's your challenge. Now, the Two of Pentacles is your opportunity. You've got to flip it. You've got to flip how you're seeing things right now. Get out of your emotions and start making some decisions and see what needs to stay, what needs to go in terms of your physical life, as well as mentally and emotionally. Okay, so that's the opportunity, is to see the abundance that is here and to really get yourself focused on what is working and stop doing the things that are not working for you, that are working against you. The way forward here is, of course, to clear that Five of Wands energy, to clear away that inner conflict that you've been experiencing. You've focused on things that are not working. So the way forward for you is to rise above that. Rise above the internal conflict. Rise above seeing the mess around you, the noise around you, the things that irritate you. That's how you move forward through the month of May, Gemini. So finally, we'll pull a summary card for you for the month of May, Gemini. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels, for your guidance. For Gemini, we have 9 of Air. It's so true. The way forward, the summary here is stop expecting the worst, okay? 9 of Air, because everything becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy when we keep looking at things that are not working. So it's about lifting that energy, getting out of your head, getting yourself out of the entanglements, and find a way to help you to have more peace within, okay? That's the opposite energy of Five of Wands. We want more peace so that you can have better sleeps, better peace, better calm in your life. I feel the challenge for you here, Gemini. It is self-imposed, so see what you can do to flip this and get yourself unstuck. Look at what you can physically do, what's within your control to create change, and you will birth new things. You will see the abundance in your life when you focus on that. All right, Gemini, have a fabulous month, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Hello Cancer, welcome to your reading for the month of May. I'm going to be pulling some cards here for you. We're going to start with the challenge, then we'll pull a card for the opportunity, and then the way forward. All right, so thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. What do we have for Cancer for the month of May? The challenge, the opportunity, and the way forward for Cancer. The challenge. We've got the 7th chakra here with Archangel Uriel, which is your crown chakra here. And that speaks about tapping into your intuition and your higher wisdom. So Cancer, are you doing this? Are you listening to the guidance that's coming to you? Are you giving yourself the opportunity to tune in to what your angels and spirit guides are trying to say to you? It's also about knowing how to give yourself that time and space to clear your energy enough to receive that guidance so that you can be open to it and listening to it. That's your challenge for the month of May, Cancer. The opportunity here is wonderful changes are happening here. New things, your whole world is changing, the direction that you're taking. Entering a new chapter of your life, Cancer, and also seeing the bigger picture of things. There's an opportunity for expansion and growth, and I feel travel, movement, where you're leaving the past chapter or phase or cycle of your life and moving into the great unknown. This is an opportunity because expansion is coming your way. And, you know, we've got to use the guidance of Spirit to help us understand trust, have faith in ourselves, trust in the universe as you move forward to greater things, Cancer. Now, the way forward is there are many opportunities and possibilities. Are you open at the moment? Are you exploring? Are you actively exploring opportunities in different areas that are perhaps unexpected? So we've got a lot of doors and windows here that are worth looking at. And however, the balance here is that not all of those doors and windows will be the right path for you. And I feel that for you, Cancer, it's take the path, in this instance, in this reading, I feel like walk the direct path. No need to take a convoluted path. Go where you know you are being called in, and see that at the end of that straight line is a doorway that's open. And it's the path of least resistance. It's the path where there's most light. I feel like in your reading that may be what you're being drawn to pay attention to that rather than all the other shiny opportunities, the shiny ball thing where you get distracted. That's what I'm sensing for you in this reading. We'll pull some more cards to see what else for Cancer. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. What else do we have? Card for challenge in May. Challenge, the opportunity, and the way forward. Thank you. Challenges. Okay. This was in reverse, 10 of Wands. You are packed up and ready to go and leave the past behind. Perhaps there's a little bit of resistance there for you at the moment. You wanting to release yourself from a lot of burdens right now. And I feel that that's what the challenge is you want to get rid of it all. There's a lot of things that you feel the weight of, the burden of. Well, perhaps this is your time to release from those burdens, because you certainly don't want to be taking all of that with you. And if you've got the World card, you are definitely stepping into something new in your life, and you do not want to be bringing all of this baggage with you. Which, you know, the next card for your opportunity is getting very clear on what's important. So the Queen of Swords here is create a strategy, create a plan, plan ahead. Plan ahead. What is it that you need? What do you need to focus on? And just get clear, because I feel that clarity and a lack of burdens, a lack of things that you just don't need to carry with you is what's important. The way forward, again, it's about getting clear. The opportunity and the way forward is getting clear. Now, there may be a little bit of a delay to beginnings or knowing how to to do something. So get the information. We've got the Ace of Swords, which was upside down. So perhaps you're not too clear on how to move forward. So it may be that you need some assistance and guidance to help give you the ideas and the inspiration to move forward. It's definitely there. So it's staying focused. I feel that the way forward is to stay focused rather than on the distractions. So stay focused on that one pathway, that one goal, that one outcome that you want. Beautiful. We'll pull some more cards here for Cancer. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. We'll have a card for the challenge for Cancer in the month of May, opportunity and the way forward. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. Okay, the challenge, 7 of Wands. Yeah. Again, I feel that this is about knowing what to give your energy to and what not to, because if you try to give your energy to everything, you're going to get caught up in the mess of everything. It becomes a little bit overwhelming. So again, listen to your higher guidance. Ditch all of the things that you don't need in your life. So this is about choosing where to put your energy. So the card's a little bit dark for you to see, but we've got a shrimp that is caught up in the seaweed here. So this is about discerning what to do and perhaps streamline your efforts so that you are not wasting your energy getting caught up in things that are not going to serve you. The opportunity here is you are going to see the light. When you get clear, get focused on the bigger picture, you're going to see the light. So the Hangman in this reading was upside down, which says to me you free yourself and you start to see what is most important. So freeing yourself from the entanglement gives you that clarity to spread your wings. It is the only way, Cancer, is to free yourself from what's entangling you so you can spread your wings and fly. The way forward, we have the Hierophant. Trusting in your intuition and what is going to build that foundation for you moving forward is really important. It's also about leadership of yourself, being determined. Stay determined, don't give up. I love the Ram energy. There's a lot of determination there, but it's determination to do the right thing, to build the right foundations, and also to tap into the guidance and mentorship that others can perhaps offer you. I love that. All right, so some more cards for Cancer for the month of May. How are we going here? Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. A card for the challenge, a card for the opportunity, and a card for the way forward. Great, I'm loving this. Okay, the challenge is that perhaps you're feeling like things are not moving fast enough. The Knight of Pentacles, but you know, the Knight of Pentacles is still making beautiful progress. So you've got to see the progress. You've got to acknowledge and just look for that progress. Look where things are solid and really understand that you've got a bunch of resources there and you've just forgotten to see that. And let's not make the focus on speed here. It's more about building the right foundations and knowing that that's exactly what you're doing. You're planting the seeds, you're gathering all of the resources, you're doing the necessary work right now. The challenge is that you've got to remember that, you've got to see that, and to keep building, to stay determined and stay focused on doing what's necessary, Cancer. Because as you do that, the opportunity is sunshine. You bring that harvest towards you. You bring the light. You see the growth. You are creating change for a new world, a new beginning in your life. So you are definitely transitioning into something new in your life. You're building new things. So the planning and the preparation and detangling yourself here is so essential. And the way forward, well, you know, you get to enjoy the blessings, the fruits of everything that you're doing. There's a beautiful way to enjoy everything that you're doing right now. So we've got the Six of Cups here. I'm also sensing that you're seeing the lovely transformation in your own life and the changes that you've been going through and how you have grown, how you have come so far. And yeah, it's a nice way to see beautiful growth and progress in your life in your life with the Six of Cups, and a sense of gratitude that comes with that, Cancer. What a great reading for the month of May. Very clear guidance here for you. We'll pull a summary card for you, Cancer. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. Summary card for the month of May. Balance. It's all about balance. Mentally being balanced, emotionally, physically in terms of where you're putting your energy and your time, and spiritually as well. Making sure that you are asking for that guidance and listening to the guidance that is coming to you. So this card says the need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise, okay? Not everything's going to go your way, so how can you see and work with others to bring a good outcome? And also waiting for the right timing. So really allowing yourself to pace yourself through the month of May, get into a place of flow, letting go things that no longer serve you. So it could be physically cleaning the home as well. Not putting your energy where it's not needed and not going to bring you fruit, and getting very clear in your thoughts and just focusing on going forward and being determined and not giving up. All right, Cancer, that's your reading for the month of May. Do take care. Bye now. Hello, Leo. Welcome to your reading for the month of May. I hope you are doing well. We're going to pull some cards, and we're going to pull a card for the challenge in the month of May, the opportunity, and then the way forward. So let's see what's happening for you, Leo, in the month of May. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. We have the challenge, we have the opportunity, and we have the way forward. So the challenge. Are you able to see and hear and receive the guidance from someone who knows the pathway forward, like a mentor in your life? Perhaps this is a person who's very wise. Are you listening? Are you able to hear and take in some of the insights and the guidance that's being shared with you? Because this is your opportunity to learn and grow, Leo, and to raise your position. Perhaps there's a promotion, an opportunity here. So the challenge is, are you listening to others? Are you listening to the right people who can give you what you need in order to accelerate your own growth, receive that sort of promotion, to step up in your career or in any other way that's going to help to increase your understanding and your awareness around something? The opportunity here is flanked with the thinking man. But the thinking man is in reverse. So perhaps you, Leo, are a little bit too much in your own bubble to be thinking only your own thoughts. Now, this was in reverse, which says to me that perhaps you are not looking outside for guidance, but only within. And that, when we have the thinking man and the thinking woman was upright, the thinking man was in reverse. And it sort of lets me know that perhaps the challenge is that you're not listening to guidance that can accelerate your learning and awareness, and that maybe you may only be focused on what you know for yourself. So we'll pull a few more cards on that. It's certainly okay to recognize what is right for you, but I feel the opportunity is that you can also see what is outside of you. I'm going to come back to that, because there's something about this thinking man that has an unsettling energy. It's what I'm thinking, or what I'm sensing, where this thinking man energy in reverse is not feeling very aligned or congruent, or it's the opposite of growth. That's what I'm sensing. It just feels not right. It just doesn't feel right for you, Leo. There's something not working here with this energy, this thinking man energy. And the way forward, we've got the temple path here, and the way forward here is, and it was in reverse. So I feel that it's so important to come back to what is true for you. And there may be a temptation that something takes you or pulls you away from your truth of what's going to grow you, inspire you, be good for you. So the way forward is to notice that, to notice the importance of coming back to being in a place of alignment with yourself. We'll pull some more cards to see what else is coming out for you, Leo, in the month of May. All right, thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. What is the challenge? What is the opportunity? And what is the way forward? Okay, things are a little out of balance. Okay, so the Six of Pentacles here, that there's something in your life that is out of balance. Financially, acknowledgement for your time and energy and resources. So I feel that the challenge is that you need to correct this. You need to bring that sense of fairness and equality and reciprocity back into your life. So trust yourself here on what it is that you need to do, and go to guidance that's going to help you on this. I feel that there's an opportunity for you to reach out to a mentor so that you can restore balance and get things back into balance for yourself. The opportunity is patience, weighing up the pros and cons. I feel that a decision is needed where you need to bring balance back into your life. This whole reading is speaking all about balance, Leo, in the month of May, and you recognizing you've got to be patient with the process, but I feel that it's you needing to restore balance. And it could be in multiple areas of your life. I'm getting a sense of career, but I'm also sensing in terms of your energy, where you're putting a lot of time and energy, and this needs to be corrected. This needs to be corrected in your life. So whatever that speaks to you, Leo, there's an imbalance in your time and energy, and I feel that this needs to be corrected. So you've got some choices to make. So the way forward, Leo, Seven of Cups, is you've got to make some choices of where you put your time and energy. That means you've got to decide where it's a yes and where it's a no, and certainly to look further ahead for long-term gain and sustainability, and where there's going to be growth that brings you back into alignment with your true self, your natural gifts and talents, what you're here on this planet to achieve. Okay, great. All right, so we'll move to the next deck of cards here, and we'd like to have a card, please. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels, for the challenge, the opportunity, and the way forward. Yeah, so yeah, definitely the challenge is the Nine of Wands, and this is like, for you, it's like, okay, I've had enough. I've got to create some change. This is you, Leo. It's like ditching all of the extra work, saying no thank you, embracing the spirit of this horse, and really taking action to move forward and create change, being bold, rising above a situation that is like, I've had enough of this, we're going to create some change. So that's great. The opportunity here is the Two of Cups, is coming back into alignment with yourself and listening to what is right for you, because I feel that there's been a period of time where you've been the only one in the picture. Now, the Two of Cups for some of you, Leo, is meeting your other half. It's a complementary energy. Now, it could be romantic, it could be from a business perspective. And I love that, you know, we've got 2 and 2 showing up here. It's feeling like two people who are just a match. So it could be two energies in your life. It's you, again, restoring balance. It could be for some of you a relationship that just comes together and you feel that you're so in harmony with each other, which is wonderful. And the way forward is the Tower card, and I feel that this is you instigating change. I feel that you create the change that's necessary, and you go in with a lot of determination, because with this horse spirit in the Nine of Wands, it's not, nah, this is changing, we're getting out of here. And, you know, look, I feel that you could even be tempted to bring some fire to the situation and really let people know what's not working and how you're done. So the Tower card is pretty final, but to me it is the pathway to transformation for you, Leo. So an interesting month here, an interesting month. All right, we'll have another card, please, for the challenge, the opportunity and the way forward for Leo. Beautiful. The challenge is, okay, the Two of Swords in reverse. Well, you are moving from a lack of clarity to clarity. The challenge is trusting your intuition and being decisive, making a decision, making a choice. Okay, that's your challenge. So perhaps it's feeling a little uncomfortable for you to do, but I think you get over that pretty quickly. The opportunity here is that you restore balance, which is wonderful. So Six of Pentacles is like, no, this is the second time the Six of Pentacles has come up. You are determined that, you need to be paid what you're worth, so to speak. You need to have energy restored, and for you to receive something in life instead of it being the reverse, where you're giving all of your time, energy and expertise away and you go, no, that's enough, I'm drawing the line. So that's your opportunity, is to draw the line here. And when you do that, when you say yes to you and you discard those people who are the opposite of that energy, you attract harmony, you attract alignment in your life, Leo, which is fabulous. And the way forward is the Eight of Pentacles. It's like, let's get the job done. Let's do the homework. Let's do what's necessary to create this change. So you get busy. And I feel that this brings a lot of fruit, a lot of abundance, and for all of the right reasons. Okay, so a fabulous and very interesting month, Leo. Certainly some decisions need to be made, and you are really evaluating your choices so that you can bring more harmony into your life and more balance, which is fabulous. So I'm going to pull a card now as a summary card for you, Leo, in the month of May. Page of Water. I do believe this is speaking to some of you as romance in the air, a new relationship. So for some of you it's business, and others of you it is really understanding that if there is a relationship in your life, balance is being restored between you and that other person. If it's a new relationship, which this card is speaking to, a new person enters your life, this is you feeling that you finally met your soulmate and that you both have a lot in common and a lot of harmony between the two of you. For those, again, back to those who are already in relationship, I feel that you're entering a new phase. There's more equality, there's more appreciation of the other, and the two of you are in sync, let's just say. So business, personal, current relationship, new relationship, you're striking harmony, striking balance, and it just feels wonderful, Leo. So enjoy this month, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Hello Virgo, how are you? This is your reading for the month of May. All right, let's get into your reading. I'm going to pull a card for the challenge that you'll come across in May, the opportunity, and then the way forward. So thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels, for Virgo in the month of May. The challenge, the opportunity, and the way forward. The challenge is, you're at the garden gate and you're looking out into the unknown. The challenge is that you're feeling like you want to stay in your comfort zone. There is an opportunity calling for you to move beyond that garden gate. I feel like you're resisting. I feel like that's the challenge. That even though there's a part of you that knows it's time to grow and evolve and change what you have been doing, there is some resistance around you. So let's look at the opportunity here. The fifth chakra, Archangel Gabrielle, is a focus on your communication and speaking your truth. Are you listening also to your truth, Virgo? Are you saying clearly what it is that you want? Are you telling the universe? Are you asking your angels and spirit guides for assistance? Yes. You've got something to say, Virgo. What are you not saying? There's an opportunity here for you to share, to say, well, this is what I want to do. This is who I am. This is what I have to share with you and the rest of the world, Virgo. It's time for you to stop playing so small. And I feel, Virgo, that you've been hiding behind that garden gate there and resisting coming out. It's time to share. It's time to activate that throat chakra, to express why you're here, to share the wisdom, the knowledge, to shout it out so more people can hear, Virgo. The way forward, we've got the strategy card here. It's time to create some plans and to think more strategically about how you're going to move forward in your life. For some of you, I feel that the way you're going to communicate is through the written word. So I feel like you need to write down some of your thoughts, your ideas, your visions, the things that are coming to you. This is your way of expressing yourself. I feel some of you are very intuitive and very insightful. And so if perhaps you're a little bit hesitant to talk, another way to be able to express yourself is through the written word. There's something also here that's telling me that you need to communicate. There's something that you need to say and communicate to someone. Let's pull some more cards to see what's going on for you. Oh, I'm about to drop some of my cards. Here we go. Saved. All right, we'll pull some more cards here to see what else is going on. To clarify, thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels, for Virgo. In the month of May, something you need to share. All right, so the challenge, the opportunity, and the way forward for Virgo. All right. My friends, we have the Five of Wands is your challenge here. There's a little bit of conflict, a little bit of self-doubt, but I feel like you need, the conflict is your own thoughts. The conflict is, oh, this and that, and what if this and what if that. And I feel like you need to rise above that, Virgo. You need to rise above, and the challenge here is, can you do that? Can you set your mind to rise above and really access that very important knowing that you have, and to get more passionate and more focused on what is going to lift you out of this self-doubt, because it's going to change everything for you. The opportunity, death and rebirth. It's time to move on, to change what you have been doing that's been keeping you stuck. So the death and rebirth card, it's time for a new beginning. And this is why it's so important to listen to your truth, speak your truth, start saying what it is that you want. I do feel there's a very clear, distinct new chapter in your life about to start. So you've got to rise above, step out of that place that's keeping you stuck. The way to move forward, we've got the Seven of Swords here. It's getting clear now. Let's get clear, and let's not listen to all of the noise that's been around you for quite some time. This is about discerning what you listen to and what you don't listen to. And I think a lot of people are helping to plant those seeds of doubt for you, Virgo. Knowingly, unknowingly, I'm not sure. Quite often it's because other people only see their own limitations. But I feel it's time to leave the nest, and it's time to get out and start listening to yourself and not listening to everybody else, my friends. Okay, let's pull some more cards here for Virgo. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels, for the month of May. Okay, the challenge, the opportunity, and the way forward. Yeah, the challenge is that you've got to make some decisions. You've got to make decisions that are going to support your abundance and your growth. So it is time to get clear. So we've got the Two of Swords here, okay? The opportunity here is, again, about getting clear and realizing what thoughts are not serving you, what things you shouldn't be paying attention to, and really streamlining your thoughts on what it is that you want. So getting clear about what it is that you want and going with that. And that gives you clarity for the way forward. So that's the Five of Swords, okay? And what do you do about all of this? Well, Page of Pentacles, you take a step forward. You just start. So Page of Pentacles is starting, planting that first seed and just going for it, because within no time, this is going to grow for you. And I feel that, you know, starting with something is you know, I'm just trying to tune into this grasshopper here, which I've focused on. I want you to see this as a message that you just start with the first step, okay? The first step. Because without that first step to move forward, you go backwards, okay? All right, I want to move forward. I want to move to the next deck to get more clarity for your reading, Virgo. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. What else do we have here? Yeah, hop to it and have the courage to take that step. Okay, the challenge, the opportunity, and the way forward for Virgo. Yeah, it's finding that inner strength and reminding yourself of your strength, of your courage to create this new change in your life. Okay, that's where you're feeling challenged. But Spirit is reminding you, you can do this. But the most important thing is make the decision, okay? Make the choice. Rise above that self-doubt, that inner conflict, and know that it is time to step out. It is time to step out. So have the courage to do that. The opportunity here is, oh my gosh, the Page of Pentacles again. Now, it was in reverse, and so I'm going to say, okay, what's coming to me is you've got to see this as an opportunity that helps others, rather than having so much self-doubt and telling yourself this story that it's all coming from your ego. That is not the case. The opportunity is to see how you can help others, to help others grow, to see the beauty in them, to help others grow their natural gifts and talents. And you've got to start. So this Page of Pentacles here, it's you. It's take that first step. That is your opportunity here. And the way forward is to get very clear and tap into that inspiration. Listen to that guidance, that very clear messaging from Spirit that's coming your way. And be clear about your plans and have a voice. You know, it's coming back to that throat chakra, is to have a voice and get clear about what it is that you're doing. Deliver that message. Deliver the message, Virgo, because people need to hear it. I hope this is resonating with you, that you can understand how this relates to your particular experiences right now. You have a lot of wisdom, but you just haven't been sharing it. And I feel that this is the time. It's the time for you to say very clearly what your plans are, what your thoughts are, and create that plan and share it. And if it has to be in the written word, so be it. But I do feel that if you can also speak it and share it, that you'll do so well. And this is your focus for the month of May. So we're going to finish with a summary card, Virgo, for you. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. A summary message for the month of May for Virgo. Lovely. Ace of Fire is like, get going. Get yourself fired up, because there's an exciting new opportunity here for you, Virgo. This is speaking about definitely a new change. For some of you, a career change. For many of you, a change in your life. It's like this is your moment. You know, we're closing the door to something and starting fresh with something else. And the page energy which has come up is like, take those first steps for sure. Get very clear about what it is that you are doing, why you're doing it, but get passionate. Okay, this is going to inspire you and take you to the next level in your life. It's time to do this. It's time to do this, Virgo. All right, my friends, have a wonderful month, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye now. Hello Libra, welcome to this reading. We are doing a reading for the month of May. I'm going to be pulling some cards for the challenge that you face in the month of May, the opportunity, and then the way forward. So let's get into it, Libra. The challenge, the opportunity, and the way forward for Libra. The challenge is at the moment you're feeling a little bit tied up and unsure of how to move forward. I feel like there's a little bit of confusion, getting in your own way. Okay, feeling, I don't know what to do here. I don't feel like I have choice to move forward, or I don't have the resources is what's coming up. Feeling challenged about how you can do what you want to do. Feeling a little bit stuck. Not having the freedom to do what it is that you want to do. And you want to create change, Libra, but you're just in this place of stuckness where you'd like to have more control over your choice and what it is that you want to do in the month of May. So the opportunity here is the Magician. Now, it was upside down, but it doesn't make sense to me, the Magician card, to be an upside down, a reversed. So let's just talk about the Magician here. We've got the yin and the yang energies here. We've got you looking at where you can receive guidance, support, help, assistance, insights, and where you can focus your energy to create things. All up, you've got it all there. It's a matter of knowing how to sort your energies, how to utilize your skills in the right timing, in the right way. Reading clearly the feedback the universe is giving you and what you're seeing in your experience right now. And perhaps the reverse thing is that sometimes that's a little bit of a challenge, and the opportunity here is to see it in a different way. To see, well, if I'm only ever seeing the obstacles, is there something else that I can do that's going to help me to free that pathway? Is there another way that I can see what is possible, or to give a different meaning to your circumstances? Either way, you've got the power to create the change that you want. And the change sometimes is an internal switch, which then creates the change in our external world. So I feel like Spirit is saying, tap into your higher self, because your ego self is just a little tied up right now. The way forward is, I was sensing this was the Angel of Balance. That's the way forward. So things are a little bit out of balance, and I'm getting it's like your perspective is a little out of balance. You're just not seeing what else is there right now. All right, so let's move forward and see what other cards are coming up for you to help clarify this message for Libra in the month of May. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. We'll have a card for the challenge. Thank you. Card for the opportunity and for the way forward. So the challenge here is something here is not aligned. There's a little bit of resistance here. Now, it could be with yourself in terms of, is this what you really want to do? Or is it that there's a little bit of malalignment with another person? We've got the Two of Cups and it's upside down. So are you seeing the negative of a situation here? And is the opportunity here to see how things can be more aligned? Because they were once aligned, you were both on the same wavelength, and just for a moment here it feels like, has something changed? Now, you'll have to follow your own guidance on this one. Is it something's changed within you in the way you're seeing a situation, or is it outside of yourself? I think that's the challenge here, is that there's a little bit of resistance here, and I'm sensing it may be a bit that it starts with you in how you're seeing the situation, because you definitely have some resistance here of it just not working, not resonating. We'll keep moving through this. The opportunity here is to break free from that and to create some new steps going forward, to do something differently is what I'm hearing. So this is where the magic is. The magic lies in doing something differently. So definitely I'm sensing that to untangle yourself in this situation is to step out and do something a little bit different, to change the energy around this and to change. And of course, when you change the energy and you change your thinking, your circumstances start to change. And the reason why I'm smiling is because the next card for the way forward is the King of Pentacles, which means it improves your situation. It brings more money, more finances, more stability, more wisdom, more knowing, more certainty. Exactly what you wanted. So yeah, it's like breaking free from that entanglement and the malalignment to realizing, okay, something is out of balance here. Is it me? Is it the situation? To restore balance, you've got to try something different and do something different. And that brings you back into balance, gives you the foundation that you were ultimately looking for, which is fantastic. So I love that confirmation. All right, thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels, for Libra. Let's crack on with another card, please, for the challenge, and then the opportunity, and then the way forward. The challenge, we've got the Magician card a second time. You've got everything here that you need. It's just, I feel that it needs a little bit of sorting and separating. Something is entangled in your life right now, and it's stopping you from feeling the magic and being free to create what you want to have. Look at this card in this deck. You know, everything is entangled, and that's how I see the other cards that showed up, tied up here, and the Two of Cups was upside down, so there's a sort of a malalignment and entanglement there. So definitely the challenge is getting yourself untangled and sorting yourself so that you feel free to be yourself, to be the truth of who you are. So the opportunity here is this Six of Pentacles. It was upside down as well. It's like you've got to restore some balance here. So this was in reverse. So what is it that you need to do, or who do you need to free yourself from? What situation do you need to free yourself from in order to restore balance? In order to get what you deserve, if you're talking business, and if it's about your energy, to bring back some of your energy, because I feel like somewhere in here it's just not sitting well with you, and maybe someone is taking advantage of your generosity and your energy and your time and your resources. So you will know what that is. The way forward, when you do all of that and you restore balance, you end up in a good situation with the King of Pentacles with a lot more certainty. And the Four of Wands is finally that sense of peace on your home turf. And the home turf may be that sense of home within you, Libra, but it certainly is restoring everything back to balance again. It could be internal, it could be within the home, it could be just that sense of what home is for you. Brilliant. Let's keep moving forward. I love to say, well, I know that you really appreciate balance and fairness, and I feel that this is really speaking to a lot in the month of May, Libra. All right. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. We have for the challenge, the opportunity and the way forward. Thank you. Challenge is finding the courage, finding the strength to disentangle yourself and to do what you know is right for you. Okay, so that's your challenge. Your opportunity here is, you've got to leave a situation here. The Six of Swords is saying that you're moving on to things that serve you better, and you haven't been, but I feel that now is the time to do that. The Six of Swords, you've got to create a change here. It's a change in your thoughts. It's a decision that you need to make, but it's a walking away from something that's not serving you as well and moving towards something that's definitely clearer, simpler, easier, more streamlined, creates more balance in your life. It's like it could even be that you've got to change a job situation or move location or just recorrect the imbalance that's in your life. And when you do that, the way forward, it brings you 9 of Cups. And providing that you do the necessary steps to break yourself free. 9 of Cups is seeing the progress, seeing the change. Now, it was in reverse, so it is up to you to create the necessary steps for that change, for that sense of fulfillment. So make sure that when you move forward, you're doing it for all of the right reasons. And that's important. You want to make sure that the change that you're creating is for the right reasons and will give you that sense of fulfillment and joy that you're looking for. Yeah, okay, beautiful. So we're going to finish off your reading, Libra, with a summary card for the month of May. And I think when you follow this guidance, everything will turn for the better. All right, thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels, for Libra, summary message, and we have the Lovers card. Now this feels harmony now. We've got harmony, we've got peace, we've got resolution, we've got better communication. It's also that you've come to a place of having weighed up your decisions well and made the right choice. You're honouring your well-being and your pathway forward. It helps you to let go of the stress that perhaps you were feeling, the disentanglement, the lack of feeling like you were being valued. And so the Lovers is restoring all of that. It's back into balance. So well done, Libra. You've through the month of May, you find your way back to balance, which is wonderful. All right, Libra, I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye now. Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading for the month of May. Let's get into your reading. I'm going to be pulling some cards for the challenge you'll encounter in May, the opportunity, and the way forward. So thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels, for Scorpio. We have the challenge, the opportunity, and the way forward for Scorpio. The challenge here for you, Scorpio, is that you're feeling like you want to, I'm almost getting the feeling of run away. It's like you want to get away. That's what's coming up for me. And because at the moment you're believing that everything will be better outside that front gate. Everything will be better other than where you are right this moment. And I feel that that's your challenge in the month of May. So let's pause a moment on that, because the opportunity says that this is about understanding your emotions and what they're telling you. So the sacral chakra is about our emotions and really feeling into that. And I feel like you need to give yourself permission to understand, why do you feel the way you feel right now? What is it that you need to understand about yourself and give expression to, and to understand a little bit more deeply about your thoughts and your feelings? Because the way forward at the moment as it stands is that if you run out that gate with that feeling of you want to run away, it may cause some financial constraints for you. And this may be something you need to consider. Running away and not listening to how you truly feel keeps you in a place of feeling empty and believing that you don't have anything. So let's keep that in mind and see what you need to understand about this situation in the month of May. What does Scorpio need to understand here? So we'll look again at the challenge, the opportunity, and the way forward for Scorpio. The challenge is that you're feeling stuck. You really would love to charge ahead and make progress here, but this card is in reverse, the Knight of Wands. So you're feeling restricted. You're feeling, yeah, but should I charge ahead? I want to, but I'm not feeling that I can get the progress that I'm looking for. And also I'm feeling like you're not beating to your own drum. there's something that's you believe is preventing you from doing what you want to focus on and get progress with. So the opportunity here is to stop focusing on the negative and start focusing on the positive of what you do have. So we have the Four of Cups, and this was in reverse. So I'm going to say, once again, come back to a place where you can understand you. Why are you feeling the way you are? And let's start looking at all of the amazing blessings you do currently have, because there's something a little amiss here. And there's opportunities for you to grow things, to feel better, but maybe you're not taking the steps required to help you to feel better or to help you to understand why you're feeling the way you are. I'm also sensing that the opportunity here is to, what does it take for you to explore your creativity? Because the second chakra is also about being creative. So rather than feeling that you want to run away and that there's no progress, the way to create that progress is step into your creativity. Be more creative. Use this emotion to help you to create, to help you to connect with your emotions, because I feel that's going to help others as well. So the way forward is, when you do that, when you up the ante, up the energy, up the focus on your creativity, that feeling of emptiness now becomes balanced, and money comes back in, opportunities come back in, balance is restored for you. Great message, and I can hear your sigh of relief. Okay, let's keep moving forward for Scorpio. All right, what does Scorpio need to know? Okay, the challenge, the opportunity, and the way forward. Yeah, the challenge has been that you found it difficult to see your cup full. You found it difficult to find the balance and to feel fulfilled. But you know what? It's coming. It's coming. You are looking to restore that balance, and this is where you felt challenged. You just felt that things are unfair and not happening in your favor, and it's also a little bit of emotionally feeling a little low, and perhaps your cup is empty and there's no connection with those that you love, or there's less of a connection with those that you love. So it's you wanting that to change, aren't you? So the opportunity here is, okay, in terms of what's going to fill your cup, we need to make sure that Scorpio, you can fill your cup in areas that you can control. It's not about expectations from others to fill your cup. So there's a little bit of sorting through here that's required in understanding where you can fill your cup and let go of all expectations of other people to fill your cup. So this is the seven of cups. So there's a little bit of discerning, a little bit of sorting here, a little bit of trusting yourself and knowing that, okay, I need to pick myself, lift myself up and start filling my own cup. And what you can do is to tap into that beautiful creative energy, start to use your emotions in a positive way and channel them into something creative. So it could be a creative project. Moving forward, we've got the Four of Pentacles. Now, this is good sign. The Four of Pentacles is reversed. And this is just something to be mindful of as you go forward. We want to move away from that scarcity mindset. I haven't got anything, nothing's working out. We want to flip that to a place of growth. So yes, I understand you are managing your pennies, you're managing your budget, but things are flipping, things are turning, okay? And you have the power to do this. You have the power to restore, okay, where money starts to come in. So you move from a place of deprivation to a place of money coming in. And the idea is to manage your budget well. So the Four of Pentacles is about protecting what it is that you have and being wise about where you put your time, energy, and resources. So this is the guidance for you in the month of May, Scorpio. All right, what else, please, for Scorpio? What other guidance for Scorpio. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. The challenge, the opportunity, and the way forward for Scorpio. The challenge is to change your perspective, of course, to stop focusing on things that aren't working out and let yourself be freed, okay, from the chains. So this is definitely about, okay, where am I wasting my time in your thinking, your emotions, your energy, the things that you're doing in your life, your finances, because you're just letting all of your energy run out the door and down the drain. It's just, so that's your challenge. So we're going to flip it. You're going to start to fill your cup. You're going to take a few steps towards that project that you're working on and focus on the outcome you want to create. So stepping into your creative energy, you start to do things differently. You start one step at a time, which is that page energy, and you will make the progress that you want when you take that approach, Scorpio. And the way forward is the Page of Wands. And again, being mindful to let go of but I can't and make it but I can. And that is how you move forward. And I know this is really challenging you right now, Scorpio. So it's flipping it and going, I've got to step into what inspires me and to remind yourself of what inspires you and start taking steps going forward, because otherwise you're going to feel you're going in reverse and you don't want to do that. So remember, the key is change your perspective, look at where you're disempowering yourself, look at where energy is flowing out the door. Use your creativity to rechannel your emotions and your thinking, and you'll start to restore balance for you in all areas of your life, and you'll be able to find that inspiration to start taking steps forward. So I hope that is coming home to you, Scorpio, to help you for the month of May, and we'll pull a summary card for you for the month of May. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. What is the summary message for Scorpio for the month of May? Thank you. Yes, this is very much a mental energy, a mental focus for you in the month of May. And it's time to let go of the sadness. It's time to heal, says Spirit. So it's the need to forgive yourself and to forgive others and stop wasting that precious energy of yours and really start to flip it so that you're building something for yourself and filling your cup, getting into that creative zone, because that's how you heal, okay? So it's a time to heal, and this is very much a mental decision. All right, my friends, have a fabulous month, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye now. Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading for the month of May. I'm going to be pulling some cards for you, and we're going to take a look at your challenge in the month of May, the opportunity, and the way forward. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels, for Sagittarius. What have we got? The challenge, the opportunity, and the way forward. All right, the challenge here is that you need to take a little bit of a rest and to restore your energy here. So the rest and rejuvenation card here, I feel that you have been full on with your energy. It was in reverse and you've been doing anything but resting. And so that's your challenge. To restore balance and to restore that energy, you will need to rest. So be mindful of what that means for you. What do you need to do to create space and a way forward where you're creating a little bit more calm, a little bit more space in your life to breathe. So the opportunity here is you've been in a place of indecision around a number of things, and of course the opportunity is to make a decision. So what's going on for you? It seems like you need to do a little bit of self-reflection and weighing up the pros and cons of things so that you can move forward. That's your opportunity, because indecision gets us nowhere. And so, Sag, you want to have progress, you want to move forward, and I know that you're having difficulty with choices right now. So the opportunity here for you is to make a decision. Sitting on the fence actually is worse, and you're far better off making a decision. So, if you continue to sit on the fence or procrastinate around something, then the way forward could be that you create more chaos. And you don't want to be doing that, Sag, okay? So there's a warning there that you've got to listen. You've got to slow down. You've got to rest, which gives you clarity, Sagittarius. Resting gives you clarity to make good decisions. Then the opportunity is to make the decision so that you can avoid some of this that could be heading your way. So look at areas where you're feeling challenged, you're procrastinating. Let's get some guidance on how to move forward for yourself in the month of May. All right, so storm warning, of course, doesn't mean a storm's going to happen. It's a warning. So let's heed the warning so that things don't topple down around you. So prevention is always better, isn't it? Prevention is better than trying to mop up a mess later. All right, the challenge, the opportunity, and the way forward for Sagittarius. Brilliant. So I love this. So the challenge is, needing to know how to slow down. So Knight of Wands in the challenge position says to me, especially when we had the rest and rejuvenation reversed, Knight of Wands is like, you are full on. Your energy is full on right now. So the challenge is, can you slow down? Because I feel like if you don't slow down, you're heading for that crash. You're heading for that storm. The opportunity here is you need to do a little bit of self-reflection, a little bit of honest reflection with yourself so that you can see things clearly, because at the moment you're in a state of indecision, and so to see things clearly you've got to slow down and take stock of what is. Seeing both sides of the coin, because when you're racing at 100 miles an hour, you're busy, you're not going to see the warning signs, And really, please embrace this warning, Sagittarius. The way forward, you've got the Magician card, but if it's reversed, then you're not in a place of empowerment, you're in a place of disempowerment where things are not working out. So I like the reading because it's giving you a heads up, Sagittarius. Nothing is ever set in concrete. This is helping you to understand where your energy is at the moment and what could potentially happen if you don't stop. Heed the warning. All right. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. What else does Sagittarius need to know? Challenge, opportunity, and way forward. So we've still got the same message coming out. So the challenge here is, are you listening to the right advice? Perhaps you need to see a mentor. Someone can help you with a little bit of guidance. The Hierophant is that. It's, we need to go to a place of authority to get some guidance here. Are you doing that? Are you listening to the guidance and the suggestions that are coming your way, the advice that's been given to you? Are you listening to that? That's the Hierophant. Are you listening to the advice, or are you resisting it or closed off to it? Now, the opportunity here is to rise above what has felt painful in the past. The Three of Swords is, well, I've made some mistakes or things haven't quite worked out, but this time, after you've utilized the beautiful energy of the moon to see things exactly as they are, the Three of Swords enables you to get past mistakes, to rise above it, to appreciate, I'm not going to make those mistakes again. I'm going to rectify that, rise above it and do what I need to do, see what I need to see. And in that way you create change. Now, the Tower card is in the upright, which means, look, change is inevitable, but you want it to be change on your terms, not change on someone else's terms, because otherwise it can feel a bit painful. So to avoid the storm, get yourself back into a place of empowerment, which is the Magician. Okay, get yourself back into a place of empowerment where you can make things happen and manifest things for the right reasons. But you need to be in a state of calm to have that clarity for that to happen. So when the change comes, the change is big. The change is transformative. The change enables you to do things differently. Okay, so, but if you don't heed the warning, then we get the storm. All right, so thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. Moving forward for Sag, what else does Sag need to know? Okay, thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. The challenge, the opportunity, and the way forward. Well, hallelujah. It seems like you listen. I'm having fun with you. I'm playing with you. In the challenge position, okay, the 10 of Pentacles, I know you've had challenges around money, resources, getting your hands on what it is that you need. Okay, the opportunity here is that you can switch this, you can change this. So the Queen of Cups is beautiful, loving, generous energy, and this, I feel, is coming towards you. This is your opportunity. There's healing here, there's loyalty, there is nurturing, there's comfort around you, Sagittarius. Look, I feel that you're open to receiving this as much as you are to giving it. And I think this is what's helping you to rise above past mistakes and indecision and procrastination. I feel that this energy is a very healing energy for you, Sagittarius. So perhaps this is how you're treating yourself, or perhaps it's someone that's entering your life to assist you through this period of time, which I feel is ultimately a period of time of healing and growth, significant transformation. And, you know, my friends, we get the Queen of Wands, which means power is back in your hands. Queen of Wands is being assertive, making good decisions, seeing the progress, seeing the bigger picture, taking action. And there's someone here who's admiring you for doing that. You're getting the confirmation that you're on the right path here, and I love that. This is really great. So well done, Sag, for pushing through what has been quite challenging and tiring and exhausting for you. Please manage your energy during this month as you create that shift, as you start to make new choices, better decisions. You start to see the truth of what has been in the past. You're rising above that, and you're reclaiming your power in order to create significant change in your life. And I love this. So we're going to finish with a summary card for you, Sagittarius, for the month of May. Well done, you. All right, thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. High Priestess, you are listening to your intuition. Well done. Okay, you are having patience now with the process. You see, you've learned so much. There's wisdom gained here. You are being patient. You're being guided to be patient. You're considering very carefully your choices before you taking action. That is a much better energy, because I feel in the past, part of the mistakes was that you're a little bit impulsive, you know, and you were going too fast, too quickly, and not getting the clarity to build the right kind of foundation or listen to the wisdom, you know. But that's okay. We all do this. We have to learn. We have to create change. And you're feeling a lot wiser and more considered in your life. Considered meaning you're considering your thoughts, your actions, your choices so much more than you were before, and you're listening to that higher wisdom. So well done, Sagittarius. Brilliant. Wishing you all the best for the month of May, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye now.